Gen Z looks terrible. God has given them over to their sins. So Gen Z continues to age like milk, terribly. And it's very, very noticeable. Everyone's picking up on it. It doesn't matter what their ethnicity is, it doesn't matter. Any of these things don't matter. Gen Z looks absolutely terrible for their age. We have a video that we're going to jump into, and it just illustrates how poorly these people are aging. All right. All they do is eat junk food, drink heavily, vape, smoke weed, do drugs, play games, fart, play with themselves, and then do it all again the next day. It's a very, very shameless generation, and it's just never ending with these people. So it's no wonder that they're aging so rapidly. We're going to go ahead and just jump into the video and see more of this.
Their age.
Okay.
Guess their age?
Guess if they're natural or not.
Okay.
And then say what you think they have done.
Okay.
Okay, so the first girl is Jess.
Oh my God. I really...
She's 38, lips, nose. Yeah, so obviously she's had some work done, in my opinion.
This is Harriet.
42, yeah.
Jesus.
Yes. Cheeks, lips, nose, fake lashes, brows.
Okay, perfect.
God damn, not all... That's like the whole thing is fake.
And then this is Nicole.
Are those two different photos of the same person?
Yes.
He doesn't even... Oh my God. He says, is that the same person?
No, this is
Or
Nicole.
yes, this is like her on Instagram versus her like.
In real life.
Yeah.
All right, so I'm gonna look at a real photo.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. She's 35. Lips, veneers, Botox, maybe a little too.
I'm gonna laugh if they're all the same age and they're all like 26.
Is Samantha.
32. Lips, cheeks.
Do you want to know their
Botox.
ages just for fun?
Okay, here we go.
Yeah.
Okay, so Samantha is 26.
Oh God.
20 years spent on the internet looking at chicks. Bro, how? I'm a professional.
Nicole is 24.
Oh my God.
Oh,
Harriet
oh my God. Oh my God. Zoomers are speedrunning aging? This is bad, bro.
is 24.
Oh my God.
And then Jess is 25.
Wow.
Wow. Born 1999. That's nuts, bro. What the fuck?
Yeah, I mean, obviously I don't watch this show. Maybe I should, but this
No.
is crazy. Yeah, I mean, I think that, plastic surgery and injectables done incorrectly can make you look older. So,
Yeah.
boy, that was really off.
Bro, like, this shit was nuts. 24? Born the year 2000. She barely, like, whenever you have to choose your birthday, she don't even have to scroll down. Holy fuck, bro.
Oh my gosh, y'all. What did we just see? This is a professional plastic surgeon who regularly works on people and knows what the older people look like, and he was just getting it wrong, and he was being nice on some of those. Like, holy cow. Oh my gosh. Like, there was one, like, this chick looked like a good 50 something. A good 50 something, man. Like, if someone had said she was 60, no one would have doubted it. No one would have doubted it. And she was like 25. Holy cow. Like, the Zoomers are speed running aging. For real. For real. Guys, guys, these are degenerates. They're degenerates. And the crazy thing is, when I talk about how awful they are, their supporters, enablers come out, or they come out. Look at this comment. So I made a video, Gen Z is the worst generation. And listen to this joker. Old man yells at the clouds in video form. Same crap, different day. Do you really think this hasn't happened with every generation in all of history? Parents are always complaining about how the newer generation is different. You saw it in the 50s, the 60s with the rock and roll generation, the 70s with hippies. That's Gen Z are the modern day hippies, bro. They were complaining about rap and hip hop in the 90s. And what I lived through, what was the constant news articles making up reasons to dislike the millennials, like saying the reason we don't have the money to buy homes was avocado toast. I only knew one person who ever made avocado toast, and I'm a millennial. You can, he's probably, let's just be real. Anyone under the age of 30 is just basically one of them. Even like a lot of these 30-year-olds, they're basically Gen Z. You can literally read about roving gangs and unruly kids in the 60s. The idea that there weren't trouble kids in the past is so effing stupid. I can't even express it. Crime rates are considerably lower than they were 40 years ago. Some of the hardest workers I have at my current job are Gen Z that I trained. He's pretty much one of them. Maybe you actually need to interact with them instead of taking uh, antidotes from parents who that failed at parenting and blame society for the job they effed up. Newer generations are different. Change happens, and that's fine. It doesn't necessarily mean they're worse. This probably like 28. Should we be concerned about social media addiction? Yes, but we have to remember it's not their fault. It's not their fault, guys. He's probably like 28. They didn't build the world they grew up in. We did. Joker, absolute Joker. All right. So when Gen Z behaves badly, when Gen Z is doing all of these things, when Gen Z all they do is sleep, eat, get drunk, use drugs, smoke, fart, smoke weed, play games, play with themselves, and then do it all again the next day. We're to blame. We're to blame for their degeneracy. We're to blame because they don't show up for work. We're to blame because these people are destroying everything around us. They don't want to go to school. They're very bad with technology. They have very poor communication skills. We're to blame for every damn thing. And don't blame us. You raised us. Yeah, you're an adult now. You have to, change, learn to adapt to the world. No, we're not going to. We're just going to blame you for everything. Listen, the world doesn't work like that. All right? The world is a harsh place. All right? It's a very, very harsh place. It's a painful and it's a miserable place to live in. You have to basically grind each and every single day and just give your best each and every single day. And sometimes even that's not enough. Even that's not enough. I have a lot of Gen Z parents who are popping up and talking about how horrible their kids are, using the word trash to describe some of these bad muffins. And it's like I'm saying, I'm like I'm basically like constantly saying, listen, in 10 years, these, the ones that are still here, because a lot of them will be gone in 10 years. A lot of them will be gone in 10 years. Guys, they're going to be, they're going to be desperate in the streets. Like that's when it's going to be a living nightmare. Right? It won't take 10 years, but in 10 years from now, it's going to be a living hell because they're going to be desperate and hungry. And that's when they're going to go really wild. I mean, they're going to tear everything down. They're going to rip open stores. Guys, they're going to make, because of them, we won't even be able to walk into the stores anymore and take up things off the shelf. Everything is going to be behind. Everything's going to be behind glass because of these stupid Gen Zers. If you look at this post from Philip, he says, Gen X here, and our crappy kids can just live with us until we kick the bucket. I'll even stay in the basement of my house and play Nintendo games. This is horrible. Horrible. All right? I had one Gen Xer talk about his Gen X son, Gen Z son, calling him a loser, saying that he just doesn't understand how this kid could be such a loser when he's he's the father. And he says this kid basically does absolutely nothing and spends his days in the streets. Like, make it make sense. Oh well, it's your fault for raising them, bro. The social media raised these idiots. Social media raised these good for nothing muffins. Like I said, it's a bad batch that needs to be thrown back. All right, them and Alpha, because we already know the Alpha is just plain out terrible, played out awful. There will be a large prison population. All right, no one's going to have patience for Alpha. By the way, guys, if you're enjoying this content, you want even more of this content, consider checking out the Men Walking Away channel where I release daily videos. There's a link to a description of the video. Go check it out, subscribe to the channel, enjoy the content. Guys, what do you think regarding all of this? Gen Z looks terrible. Let me know your thoughts and we'll talk about it in the comments. Like the video if you like it. Don't forget to subscribe. And if you like the video, share the video. And just remember that all roads lead to MWM and walking away. And cheers.